United States of America need to get acquainted with who this person was. This is J. Edgar Hoover, a former FBI director. This dude specialized in bugging people's hotels and houses to watch them in their private act and store that information to use against them. That's how sick and twisted this person was. So what Jeffrey Epstein was doing was nothing new. Jeffrey Epstein had a blueprint of what was done prior to him by others for blackmailing purposes. He was a blackmailer watching people in their private act, which is a violation of the constitutional right of America. You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, the technology we have in 2026 with micro tiny drones that can be put in your hotels or houses or anywhere. These people are sick and twisted. What you've seen with these mass shootings, that's ain't nothing. These are really twisted people. They're fucked up in their head. And I believe a lot of them are suffering. When you inject steroids and TRT in your butt, you have to understand there are side effects to that. So a lot of them are probably not understanding. They think what they're doing is they're doing it for the good of the people. But what kind of sick individual will want to watch others in their private acts? Okay, somebody want to get it on, however. But the old lady, you know what, however. It's none of your business. But that's what he was doing. That's what he specialized in. Okay? These are micro tiny drones. Get me in your house and you don't even know it.
Was to use that information against people. It would explain why he got a sweetheart deal in 2006. I mean, this is a guy that's been convicted of child sex crimes, and he gets 6 months of house arrest with an ankle bracelet.
This stunning, never-before-seen
American history. A house on an island, you get them in compromising positions. Maybe you bring in young girls just in case you need to use what's called compromat. We know now that Jeffrey Epstein's house had hidden video cameras in literally every room, including the bathrooms.
I could believe that.
Why would he care? Unless it was to use that information against people. It would explain why he got a sweetheart deal.
So you see, they go inside people's houses and hotel rooms or wherever people are doing their private acts, and they use that information. These are twisted people. I'm telling you. What? Ask yourself. So this flock camera system. Now we know that this camera is not reading your license plate. It's looking inside your car. Imagine a nerd, a perverted nerd, or someone that's sticking steroids in his butt in a big room with full of screen, watching your wife drive, see what type of color clothes she got on. Yo, let me tell you something. Why would you want to know what my wife got on? What my wife or my kids look like in the car? Why are you looking inside of my car with that camera? Why are you taking pictures of me while I'm walking on the sidewalk? Why are you so infatuated with looking at people in their Ring doorbell cameras? These are sick people, and they know exactly where that 84-year-old woman is. They're playing a big psyop with American people.